This video shows how I bring Unreal Engine Metahuman material into Blender. The result is not as good as in Unreal Engine, but it is good to me. You have to find the Metahuman face material. I go to the blueprint, find the face, and go to the location, enter, and you will have the material stop. First, we will do the skin. Export the face base color. The head normal map and the head cavity map. Create a face material. Add the image texture. I choose face base color. Duplicate the image textures. Choose the head cavity map. Put it into the base color to see what it is. I use mix RGB to mix the two maps. I choose multiply. Now the cavity map details add on to the base color. I add the normal map detail. Put it into the vector normal map. The normal detail is flip. It's not right. So I have to flip the green channel. I use converter, separate RGB. Then I use color invert. I invert the green channel. Then I combine RGB to combine all the channel. Now the normal map looks right. It feels right, and the face material is done. Isolate the next material slot. It is the teeth material. Double click into the teeth material and find the textures. I have to find the parent material. In the parent material, you can find all the textures. Go to the textures location. I took the teeth mouth occlusion map, teeth color map, teeth mask, and the teeth normal map. And I create a new material and name it teeth. Hide the skin outside and the skin inside the mouth. And hide this shiny part. It will be assigned the lacrimal material later. Go to wireframe mode and choose all the teeth part, including the tongue, and assign teeth material. I will assign the base color of the teeth. Turn the wireframe off to see it more clear. Then I duplicate a texture. Choose the path to the normal map. Connect to the vector normal map. And don't forget to flip the green channel. I just copy the note from the material before. Connect it to the normal. Duplicate the texture. Now I add the ambient occlusion map. Choose the path to the tip mouth occlusion. Use the mix RGB to mix base color and occlusion. I choose multiply mode. Now the region look more deep than the flat base color before. I copy the texture and to the path, choose the path to the mask. The mask had three channels RGB, so I use the node separate RGB. The red channel separate the tip to the flash. Yes, the flash. The green channel it cover the tip of the tooth, and the blue channel is on the tongue part. I use the green channel to make the roughness. It is not right, but I just get it done. I use the invert. It seems a little bit more shiny. Adjust it a little bit, and now we have the teeth done. Highlight the element 2. It is lacrimal fluid. This part looks shiny and transparent. Create a new material and name it Lacrimal. Hide all the skin and the teeth, and you will get the lacrimal. Assign the lacrimal material to it. In Unreal Engine, go to the material, get into the parent material. I find the normal map, right click, asset action, and export it. Now, use the and use the flip green channel like the two material before. Connect it to the vector normal map, then connect to the normal. Adjust the roughness so it look more shiny. Adjust the alpha so it will be transparent. To see it transparent in Blender, you have to make the blend mode alpha blend. I make the transmission value is 1. The teeth lacrimal is done. The next element is eyes. Uh, we will make both eyes the same. I find the edges mask and export it. Then I go to the parent material. Go to the next parent. I can find on the map here. I export the base color, the vans, uh, and and the normal. I like the detail of the vans. Very nice details. In Blender, I make eyes material slot. Hide the skin. Press L to select the eyeballs. Assign eyes material to the eyeballs. I add the base color first. Then the normal and flip the green channel of the normal. The eyeballs lack the veins. Add image textures. Choose a veins diffuse. Then I mix two. The detail is not clear. So I choose multiply mode and increase the value to 1. Now the vein is there. Next is the iris mask. Its alpha channel can be used like a mask. I can use it to make the iris part, but I have to flip it. So I will invert. The black part of the mask will be disappear, and the white part of the mask will be appear. To use the mask, I use mix RGB to connect the mask to the value. The base color will be on the color 1. If you plug into color 2, it will disappear. The color 2 will be the color of the iris part. I adjust it to the black color so we can see it more clear. Now we need the detail of the iris part. The detail lie in the three channel of the mask. So I use separate RGB. I use the red channel and the green channel. Use the red channel at a mask and adjust color 1 and color 2. Connect it to the base color so we can see it more clearly. My adjust is just not right, but it is just get the job done. Now the green channel mask use the mix RGB and connect the green channel to the value. The base color go to color 2 and the Iris central color is color 1. I choose black. Now to make the iris appear exactly at the right position, I have to use the UV mapping. I use vector mapping. Then choose the input, choose UV map. No, choose texture coordinate. Connect the UV to the vector, then the vector to the vector of the mask. Connect the base color to see it more clearly. Use my value. I try it and it is good. The scale is 3 and the location is 1. Now the iris stay in the center. Mix it with the vein detail before. Now it is done. I make it more shiny by lower the roughness. We finish the eyeball. I increase the specular. Yeah, this is done. The element 5 is eye occlusion. It adds a shadows to the eye. In Blender, I create eye occlusion material. Then choose the blend mode alpha blend. Hide the skin part. Press L to choose occlusion part. Then assign it. I create the shadow by using gradient texture in Blender, and the type of the gradient is spherical. Connect it to the base color. You can see it in the preview slot. Increase the alpha so it's visible. Now use the UV map and the mapping to adjust it. I move the location on the X axis and the Y axis. Now we have the shadow, and I use this texture to make the alpha too, but the white part is visible and the black part is disappear. So in with disappear my shadows, I have to invert. Now the shadow is appear again. The eye occlusion is way too visible. I use a bright and contrast to adjust it. I increase and decrease bright so I can have the right visible value. Decrease the price so it way more darker so it will not visible. Adjust the roughness so it look more shiny. Increase the specular and I use bright and contrast to make the base color more darker so the shadow is more visible. The shadow is nice. The occlusion part is done. The element 6 is eyelash. It is hair material. I use the eyelash texture, just one texture. Create eyelash material in Blender. Use your texture. Connect the alpha to the alpha. And the blend mode I use alpha hash. Is it okay? Alpha blend. Then I connect the base color, but the color is white. So I have to mix the black color to the base color channel. I hide the skin, hide the eyeballs, hide the eye occlusion, and the eye lacrimal. I have to carefully hide the small part that is not the eyelash. Now use wireframe mode so I can select all the eyelash and assign the eyelash material. The eyelash is done. The final slot is material lacrimal fluid for the eye. It is the same material lacrimal for the teeth. So I don't have to create a new slot for the material. I use the lacrimal for the teeth and assign it to the lacrimal for the eye. I choose a color close to the skin color to make it blend well with the eye, with the skin close to the eye. I hide the skin, hide the eyeball, hide the eyelash. Use L to select lacrimal in between. Then assign. It is done. Finally, I add subsurface scattering for the skin. I choose a color close to the skin color and add a value for the subsurface. Just a small value. Now take a look at EV. It is not as good as in Unreal Engine, but is quite okay. Let's try cycles. Not bad. Thank you for watching my video.